Today, from Seattle, Washington,
season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Morgan sets up to throw on first down. That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. A first carry for Rachaad White. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. You talk about this Seahawk defense. This unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass because right now, Charles, number 27 in the NFL.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early, chip away at their timing.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So opening drive, third down, they go with a slant. It works.
And I'm wondering when the league's going to figure it out because everyone throws it on third down. You expect pressure, so you want the ball in the hands of the quarterback quickly. It's a three-step route ordinarily, and you're throwing it where you see the receiver breaking towards you. So it's an inside route. Everyone likes it, and it's executed very well.
The numbers for him from a week ago, 5 catches, 73 yards.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
This is 3rd and 1, very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Here's Morgan to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 29-yard line. First down, Morgan with it. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. 2nd and 10. Off of a play fake, here's Morgan. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Riq Woolen. And the Seahawks are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Back to throw now in his own end zone. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way up near midfield. It's a big play there for Seattle. 47 yards. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground. A running back taking control of the game. That's what I like to see.
Hold on. An old coot?
Coot, C-O-O-T.
All right, I'll look that up later. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
So pass interference to call. That's going to set him up with a first down.
And if it's a bang-bang play, maybe the flag stays in the official's pocket. But instead, he definitely impeded the receiver's right to catch the football. The official's letting the players know how the game's going to be called here in the first quarter.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line.
2nd and 5 from the 8. And going right back to Walker.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal.
Walker will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1.
2nd and goal from the 1. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. From back at the 3 now. This is 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. The Bucs defense stiffens and pushes this to 4th down.
You can already start to hear this crowd. They're saying, go for it.
Yeah, have we ever been at a game where you've heard the crowd go, field goal, field goal?
No, I have not. That's a good point.
Yeah, they always want to go for it, and I think they've got...
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that one a long 11-play drive.
And it was finished off by a Jalen Waddle touchdown.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jennings. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down.
Here's Morgan. And there's a short one taken in by Otten.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. Now Morgan. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Seahawks will take over possession here up at the 44.
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Now a play fake here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. They give him a gain of 37.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the Bucs are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. On 1st and 10, it's Morgan. And there's a short one taken in by Otten.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down.
Throwing now is Morgan. A short one to the tight end, Troutman.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Play action with Morgan.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So that one a hold, right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a 2nd down here. Evans comes in motion right.
He's going to get it on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Morgan looks to throw it.
Throw left side complete. That's Jennings. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down.
Throwing from the gun is Morgan. That is caught.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 23.
Set to throw is Morgan.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
From the gun, it's Morgan.
That's complete to White. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space.
And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Mike Evans, his 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Bucs are an extra point away from evening this one up. Moody good with the extra point.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And out now come the Seahawks.
It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity.
Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. A leap, and he's got it. DK Metcalf with an acrobatic catch. And the Seahawks will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Well, this hasn't been their cleanest first half of football. Last thing they wanted to do was give it up to the opposition, but able to keep it as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, tough first half, no doubt about it. But if they turn it over there, now things turn a little, how would you say it, dire? And they didn't need that hassle at all. So being able to take care of the football is paramount. Fortunate bounce for them there in order to retain it.
Morgan. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And Godwin going to have a Bucs first down as he's up to the 43.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Now Morgan on 1st and 10.
This one taken in by Otten.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Jake Moody now on for the field goal.
This will be from 49 yards out. And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game. So plenty of leg, but it's the accuracy there that lets him down.
Yeah, he hit it really well. I think this might have been good from 55. But you'll see it just conk off that upright. And they're denied a chance at 3 points.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest.
A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
DK Metcalf of the Seattle offense about set to take over once again.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people that have big games as well.
A big play there on the catch and run. 69 yards.
Here's Walker.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty off. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown.
Ken Walker.
He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list.
And the Seahawks come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Now the try here for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays.
And it was Ken Walker finishing things off with a touchdown run.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field. And we are ready to rock.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, magical spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, Morgan.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Fielded just inside the 30. Call it an even 40-yard punt. 7, though, on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They've got the lead yet again in this ball game with their winning streak right now sitting at 10. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf with career touchdown number 70. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack.
And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Morgan.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 42. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Morgan's throw on target to Godwin here.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
And now they'll shift things around.
Back to throw again. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that'll make it 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half, and down 3 scores. A lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in. But
a fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. That one good for 37 yards.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
They go play action here on 1st down.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That is incomplete. So, Charles, you talk about this offense, how well they've played. I mean, the defense, too, really. But they're sitting at 10-0 now on the year. 4-0, 5-0, that's nice. But once you start hitting double digits with these wins and no losses, I think the seriousness of the situation, it just has to ramp up.
Yeah, and when you do say 10-0, it can't scare you as a team. Just think about it this way. For most of the year, they've been playing to win their division and get to the playoffs. Now the playoffs are just about a foregone conclusion. So now they have to down-focus their thoughts about getting home field advantage and finishing unbeaten, and they need to make sure they keep it in that order.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
Again, Walker.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown.
A great play there with touchdown number 20 on the year.
And the Seahawks get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Extra point right down the middle, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get over to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
He's got Otten.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Operating from the gun, Morgan.
And there's a short one taken in by Otten.
He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Operating from the gun. Morgan. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
On the outside, he finds Otten.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
2nd and 9.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Finding Otten once more.
And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. So they need 6 yards here on 3rd down. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down tries so far on this drive. Looking to throw. Morgan. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
And the Seahawks are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. A very solid gain of 27. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Back to Walker on 1st down.
And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 5.
They'll drop to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the 1st.
Straight ahead, Walker.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. And quickly, they get to the line. On play action, they'll throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago. Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They'll set up a throw. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, this has been another impressive display by this undefeated team, Charles, and it looks like they're going to stay that way after this one.
Yeah, one of the league's best offenses, They stayed on brand in this contest because they continue to look good at what they do. Just added a late touchdown. Now they're really hammering home just how good they've been all year long, letting the rest of the league take notice.
Extra point splits the uprights, and this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Now the Buccaneers offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on third down. Back to throw. Morgan.
He's got his man, Jennings. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Looking to throw. Morgan.
And this one caught downfield by Evans.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Back to throw. Morgan.
He'll get this to Jennings over the middle.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Here's Morgan to throw.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Now it's Morgan on second down.
Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
Moody good with the extra point.
And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told.
And it's Chris Godwin who finishes things off with a touchdown reception.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. That one looks like he'll throw here. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early.
Well, CD, that helps the home team as they try to erase this deficit. Give them the penalty for pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, and they certainly haven't been happy with what they've seen so far, have they? They're certainly hoping that that call now might get the fans back into this one.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. Now a 2nd and 10.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, these defensive backs have been getting torched all game long. And finally, a small measure of revenge here. That time the coverage downfield is excellent, and they're right there to battle for the football and force the incomplete pass.
And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Back to throw here. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's incomplete. He's still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So the victory here for Seattle. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting, but obviously not the case. And how about just how it broke open? You just all of a sudden, whoosh, there it is. This thing is pretty much done. And the crowd stayed with it to celebrate because they're like, let's enjoy watching our team play this well. This is fun.